Hello students, let us start a new chapter from of geography. And the name of the chapter is Human Environment, Settlement, Transport and Communication. Here we discuss that how human beings start settling in a particular place. As we know that early human beings depended entirely on nature or food for food, clothing, shelter. But with time they learn new skills to grow food, build homes. Now they start living in the village areas and develop better means of transports and communication. In this way they modified environment what they lived. Settlement. The place where a building or a settlement develops is called a settlement, or we can say site also. Now the conditions which required for the selection of an ideal sites or selection is: the first is the favorable climate. Means the climate must be favorable. It should not be extreme climate like extreme hot, extreme cold or extreme humid climate. It should the human being. Then only human beings like to settle in a particular place. The most important thing, the next one is the water. In history also we see all the civilization of the world, whether a Nile river, Egypt civilization on the bank of river Nile, Mesopotamia civilization on the bank of two rivers, that is Tigris and Euphrates, the Indian civilization on the bank of river Indus, China civilization on the bank of river Huangho, or we can say Yellow River. So this is how we see people like to settle near the water area, from where they can easily get water. Even today also all the major cities are located near the either the lake or the water. The three major cities of Northern America's industrial cities, that is the Chicago, Pennsylvania and Pittsburgh, they all are just near to the Great Lakes of America. Similarly, Manchester and London on the banks of river Thames, New York on the bank of river Hudson, Delhi and Agra on the bank of river Yamuna, Kanpur, Ganga, Mumbai on the bank of river Methi, and also seven ponds are also there. Not only water is one of the important or basic needs of human being, but the next is the suitable land. Suitable land means here we are discussing about the topography, means mountain, plain, plateau, desert, island, etc. It is easy to settle in a plain areas, while it is difficult to settle or make home in the plateau area or rocky area, and it is very difficult to make homes and settle in a village area. So people basically like to settle in those land areas which are suitable for their life, for their society, for their culture. Like water, food is also one of the important basic need of human beings. So human beings like to settle on those areas where they get food easily, means the fertile soil area where they can do agriculture work and which fulfill their requirement of food. So this is how we see that in settlement the conditions which human being see is the favorable climate, water, suitable land and soil. If we classify settlement, then settlement are basically of two types settlement. The first one is the permanent settlement and the second one is the temporary settlement. Temporary settlement which are means a settlement which are occupied for a short time of a period, like the nomadics, they live in a particular place for a few time period and then they change their place. The same thing we see in some tribal groups who do shifting cultivations. They live in a particular place for 2 to 3 years and then they change their land of agriculture. In short, people live in a particular place for a short time of period, that is known as temporary settlement, while permanent settlement is when people permanently settle in a particular place. The people living in deep forests, hot and cold deserts and mountain often dwell in such temporary settlement, but where they practice hunting, gathering, shifting, cultivations, etc. However, on other hand, more and more settlements today are the permanent settlements. Here we see people build their homes to live, make their own society, their own culture. Again, we see two types of settlements. The first one is the rural, and the another one is the urban settlement. This settlement we divide on the basis of the human activities. All those human which are engaged in the primary sector, means the agricultural activity. They all live in rural areas and they build rural region villages. On other hand, people who are busy in the secondary sector, which is also known as the manufacturing sector or industrial sector, and in the tertiary sector, means the service sector, they live in city area known as which is also known as the urban areas. Here we see kacha houses, where here the houses are pakka houses built with concretes. The towns are small and the cities are larger. In urban settlement, in urban areas, the peoples are engaged in, as I said, that in secondary activities means the manufacturing, trading, servicing sector, etc. While here in primary sector means in the agricultural activities. So this is how human being starts settling in a particular place. We complete the first part, that is the settlement. Continue this chapter with next topic, which is the transportation. That's all in this chapter, this part of the chapter. I hope there is no problem. If any kind of problem or doubt, you can send your comment to me, or you can visit to my blog, which is vipindogra.blogspot.in. Thank you.